Please rise for the national anthem.
Thank you to the TK Corbin Band. We really appreciate you being here today. Good afternoon. I'm Dana Huey with CBS 19's The Morning Loop, and I just want to say I feel honored to be your host for Military Monday. There is no place that I would rather be than right here at the great East Texas State Fair and with all of you, our heroes in the many lines of service that we have, so I'm just very honored to be here. You're our heroes, both active duty and the veterans that we have here today, so thank you for making this a wonderful Military Monday. We truly feel at CBS 19 that it is important to honor all of you who have fought and will continue to fight for our country, our freedoms, so we thank you so very much, and it's why we're proud to sponsor this wonderful day. We have a lot of great speakers. We're blessed with several that are going to come up here and talk for Military Monday, so we want to get that started. We will start, first of all, with Lieutenant Colonel Jim Snow. He's with the East Texas Veterans Community Council Board, and he's one of the members, and he wants to come up here and tell us about something very special.
Can you hear me in the back? Okay. I'm a retired Army guy. I served 1963 to 1990. So one of the things that I have a passion for is to support our veterans, our military families, and our current service members. What I'd like to do is put my time in to talk to you about a program that we are working on and we're going to open very soon, which encompasses everything that we need to support our military community. And that is called Camp V, Community Assisting Military Personnel and Veterans. That is a program we will have right down the road here on West Front Street, roughly a quarter of a mile down on your left-hand side, next door to Jones Brochure School. It is a 20-acre piece of property that we're opening on November the 9th for business. And what it does, it will encompass a one-stop shop opportunity for any military person within our local area. And when I say local area, I'm not talking just Smith County. I'm talking a range of about anywhere within East Texas. They can hear for us, talk to us, come see us, whatever it is. And the intent is, for that particular program, is to provide a benefit of all veteran service providers whether it's come from the federal side of the state, it comes from the state side, it comes from the local community side, plus anything that has to do with mental health, with caregivers, PTSD, any capability or question that we can try to answer. In other words, I don't know if you've ever been around talking to the family members or military people or veterans, but in many cases what they talk about is the idea we don't know who to talk to. We don't know who to call. They may do 20 or 10, 15 different phone calls of agencies. And I've seen that from many people who even call the VA and go past from one phone company or one phone call to the next and still not be able to get an answer. We want to stop that. We want to be a capability where they come to that location or they call this location and they should get their questions answered and their help at that particular time. Now, the rationale by why we put this program together is about 2014, 2017, we conducted some forums of veteran population within our local area and stuff like that. And the one thing that came out of both of those forums is not only the support for women veterans, the military families, and any other capability that we could do from our folks from the veteran side of the house, our active duty people, but it came out with the idea they needed one place to go, one stop. And that's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're doing. And like I said, it opens on November the 9th. We'll open for business. Now, it doesn't mean that everything that we will be projecting over a 4-year plan. We do have a 4-year program plan that we'll bring into our local area, but we will open for business and we'll be able to start at that particular time for any of the questions and things. Now, as we progress over the 4 years, we're going to have a building that will provide a gymnasium, a cafeteria, a place for camaraderie. Everybody on our veteran side of the house knows what R&R is. Okay, this will be a capability. One of the buildings that we will have there is strictly for women, and it will be able to address any women issues that they have, our veteran women's programs and stuff that come through the program and stuff. We will have a capability to bring in festivities, which will give a kind of a shout out to our military population, to a fun times, and also to help with support to our activity. And one of the capabilities that we will do as we progress within our 4-year period is to build a chapel there. So we will reach out for the spiritual side of the house as well as the mental and other capabilities. Right now we have, and I may be off of one organization, but we have 12 veteran service providers, all the way from the Andrews Center, Green Zone, like I said, the Texas Veterans Commission, the Veterans Administration benefits, and our even local VSO opportunities in here there. And they will provide one capability right down at our location and stuff. And then we also have from NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Illness, and we will also have an organization for PTSD that will be specifically there. We'll also have a caregiver organization for veterans who are 65 and above and things like that. So we have a capability to doing that. One of our latest partners that we just signed up, or we will be signing up with, is the Texas State Guard. The Texas State Guard is creating a new battalion within the local Smith County area, Tyler area. And they have offered to be a part of us, and we provide them one of the buildings for their capabilities there to help us. So it's going to be a large capability that provides everything that we can try to provide to our military population. It's Camp V. Community Assisting Military Personnel and Veterans. Back here on the back, I've got a lot of flyers and stuff that will actually give you an idea of when we're opening. Also, we have a bunch of cards, gives you an indication of what is going to progress in a 4-year program and stuff like that, and by phases and stuff. So if you have any kind of questions or anything, we have some community members right here that are a part of Camp V, Susan Campbell and Jeff Brayshore over there, they can answer any question you have. And one of the things that we've been working on when we began to do this program, we've reached out across the state, we've done research, we've been to other resource centers and stuff to see what they do. I can guarantee you this particular program is far and beyond anything in the state of Texas, and what it probably will be a model for the United States across the board. So we're putting Tyler on the board, on the books right now, because we are going to give this capability to our military people, and I think we deserve that, and we certainly deserve a community support for any of that stuff, and we get it. We're getting it. We've got volunteers. It's all total volunteer operation right now. And it's amazing the fabulous people that we have that are a part of us. And it's not just people. It is community, businesses, organizations, colleges, whatever. They're behind us and we're ready to go. And we need you join us. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Dana. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant Colonel Snow, for all that you're doing for East Texas and our veterans here. Next, we have someone from the recruiting office. We have First Sergeant Candy Flores from the U.S. Army Recruiting Company to come talk to us, and one of her colleagues.
Good afternoon. What a beautiful day to be out here at the East Texas State Fair. Bishop T.K. Gorman, you guys did a phenomenal job. Let's give him a round of applause. That was awesome. Okay, so I want to talk to you. I'm First Sergeant Candy Flores. Thank you, CBS 19, for having us out here today and hosting this event. I'm actually a part of the Dallas Recruiting Battalion, and I lead a team of 32 Army Texas recruiters. We cover all of East Texas, all the way from Mount Pleasant, Longview, Tyler, and Athens. We recruit for full-time and part-time positions. We have 150 career opportunities available. 17 to 35-year-olds can apply to come and work for us if they're interested. We're going to be out here at the State Fair this whole week, so come out to visit our booth if you have time. Thank you again to all the veterans who've served this amazing country, all their families. Have an amazing day. Thank you.
All right, next we have Big Mike, okay, Eubank. He's with the East Texas Patriot Guard Riders. He's the Deputy State Captain. He's very decorated, so I have to read all of the things. He's a Vietnam veteran with the U.S. Marine Corps and a 3-time Purple Heart recipient. Let's give a warm welcome for Big Mike. Be careful there, Big Mike.
Well, first of all, wow. I appreciate everybody being here. I know CBS does, and so does the State Fair, because they're the ones that were putting this on for everybody. Like Dana said, my name is Michael Eubank. I am Deputy State Captain of Patriot Guard Riders in East Texas. I want to welcome all the veterans that are here, all the veteran spouses, everybody, and active duty, sorry about that, that's in here today, because all of what we do affects or can affect your families. The Patriot Guard is an all-volunteer group that stretches the entire United States, Canada, and some other provinces. We are over 500,000 strong at this point, and they're all volunteers. Everybody in this Patriot Guard Riders, right back here at those two tables, are people that volunteer their time to do one thing, and that's honor veterans, active duty, and their families at a time they need it, worst of all. Our time goes strictly, or for the most part, I shouldn't say strictly, but for the most part, what we do is support families and active duty in a time when they've lost their loved one. And that would be people like some of the people we've I've done it from Afghanistan with KIA, and we've done many for these young guys and ladies that have been killed on active duty service. We do these services, we go and with only if we're invited to the service. We don't go out just to show up at a church or a funeral home or anything like that. We only go out if the family requests us to be there. We go out, we stand a flag line, and or we can do an escort from the funeral home to the cemetery, something like this. We have one of our people is a person that can talk to the families if they like about the damages that they're going through and the pain that they're going through. We try to help it by being there. And we found throughout our time that by being there was one of the biggest things we could have done. Because these families are basically by themselves without any military and or, they may have military there, but the families themselves like to have something that honors their family member and be able to do it without doing anything but asking. That's all I have to ask. There's no money involved. We don't charge anybody for anything. Everything we do is free. I just wanted to go through that, and I wanted to say, I want everybody to understand and remember one thing. We have thousands of military right now serving in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Africa and other places. This has been kind of pushed under the door by people because it's not something anybody wants to speak about, but I'm going to speak about it. These folks are out there putting their lives on the line for us. We need to put our prayers for these young men and women that are on the line, that are doing the duty, that are fighting the wars, that are fighting the skirmishes, etc., to keep those people from being here. People don't understand that. That's why they're there. They're keeping the terrorists, or whatever you want to call it, the groups that want to hurt us, they're keeping them in their side of the world, and that's what we want. We don't want them here. So this is what our military is doing for us right now. I'm very proud of every single serviceman, servicewoman that's out here or anywhere in this country, because every one of them and every one of these veterans down here at one time or another had signed a document that says, I will do everything I can, including giving my life up for this country, and they mean every word of it. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Big Mike, and thank you to the East Texas Patriot Guard Riders. We certainly appreciate you being here today. I just want to thank you for letting CBS 19 be a part of Military Monday. It means so much to us to be able to honor the great men and women who sacrifice for our country. So we are proud to be a part of this day. We hope many people enjoy the fair. All you have to do is bring your military ID and enjoy the fair today. So we hope that that is possible. And again, just thank you for being here, and we hope you have a wonderful day and a safe trip home.